Hello everyone, we are back with another video on Bitcoin price analysis. So as you can see that we talked about a breakout earlier, and we had a pretty good breakout here after making a bear trap where people were actually looking for it to go down below when it tried to go below 5800, but it made a very nice reverse. And as we saw on over the weekend, we had a breakout from this trend line, which we have been tracking for quite some time, and it consolidated. And today morning, so as I posted on the Facebook page earlier yesterday night, that is Sunday night, that usually Mondays are attracting a lot of volume these days. We usually see a big jump on every Monday. It can be either some weekly traders or some maybe the institutional money come in and they don't want to hold it over the weekend, because traditionally most of these Wall Street traders they take weekend off. They are not used to this Bitcoin market, so we have been seeing some pattern of entering on Monday, exiting on Friday, or something like that. Again, it's pure speculation, but what I'm highlighting is in general there was this breakout which were evident, and the consolidation above this trend line gave us a good chance of this move. And now we are sitting around 6600. Now what is the view? Let me quickly go back to the daily view to show you how I'm thinking about this. So as you know, we had a similar breakout from a trend line earlier in April, when we formed from all the way from $20,000, and we touched $6,000 low, and we tried to go up, but it was actually, if I there was another more steep curve here, but anyway, I think let's just look at what is happening here. So we broke out of here, it looked pretty good, and but again we were stopped by 200-day moving average around $10,000, and we created another down trend which was less steep. So let's say if we follow this pattern, we have right now, this breakout has a good chance of maybe taking us to $7,000 or $8,000. Again, this is just an example. I don't know whether this line will be like here or here. Nobody knows. But definitely we will see some resistance. So let me mark it, assuming that this 200-day moving average now is curving downwards. So I'm going to keep it somewhere here. That is around $8,000, $8,500 is my upper limit on this move. While you need to always understand that we made a lower low recently, and that opens up the door for another fall from here. But at this moment, what is different in this drop is that we are seeing very good altcoin volumes, and a lot of good altcoins are jumping, and we need to figure out how the volumes pan out in future to really confirm whether we are back ready to break out of this zone. But if you look at the volume on Bitcoin itself, the volumes are still not as big as they used to be, and that is, I think, going to be a challenge. But I think relatively from last few days, the altcoin volume is going up, and that means that market is getting some confidence back. So what I would like to see in short term is for us to cross 6800 area, and maybe that will take us to around 7600. So that is, I think, the resistance now. We need to make a new higher high, and that will really establish this trend towards the next stretch of finding the resistance areas. So I think in short term, 6800 is the key. We are currently quoting around 6600 and 6650 in that zone, and I would say let's go to the hourly chart just to have a quick look. So we usually do consolidate after a big move, and we just need to watch out for any big candles on an hourly basis, and this can lead us back like what happened last few times. And I would say if it starts going below 6500, that would qualify as the next down wave, and as long as we stay above 6250 and not make a lower low, I think we have a good chance of maintaining this breakout. So again, as I said, 6800 on the upside is important to break, and the downside, I would say the safe zone is 6500 and ideal. But if it is going down, we don't want it to go much below 6250. That will keep us in the game. So that's all from me on Bitcoin price analysis. Let us hope this is the reversal which everybody is waiting for. But overall, chart is not suggesting that we are ready to celebrate yet. It is definitely a good trading opportunity because alts are really getting a lot of volume, and it's up to you if you want to go get in and out of those altcoins. But remember that there are a lot of such resistances. 200-day moving average, another if I keep it at the same distance, usually I would make it like this. This is how this is a trick which has worked for me in a bear markets, in stock market a lot. So remember that nothing breaks, no breakouts are that clean that it will go one way up, because it has a lot of resistances, and especially this curve has to the downtrend the trend lines have to really become less and less steep before we can really make another high. So that's all from me. Thanks a lot for joining. Please like the videos if you do, and subscribe to our channel for more such information. Thank you. Bye bye.